franchise touchdown record. Now you're about 18 yards away from being the all-time receiving yards. What would that mean? I mean, just to keep adding these awards for these franchise records. What do you think that means to you?
Just feel incredibly blessed. One to be a part of such an amazing organization. Throughout these last 8 years, and the incredible players that I've been able to take part with and play with and grow with, and extremely humbling to be around here and to be obviously playing with Lamar all these years and how many plays we've made, but just continuing to get better, and I'm very thankful and I thank God at the end of the day.
Do you have a relationship with Derek Mason? Have you heard from him at all? His record?
No, I mean I've met him here or there, but nothing's been said. Obviously, it's a big milestone, but at the end of the day, I'm always focused on the team and winning this game.
Mark, how much do you feel like the offense changed last week, or if at all, with the additions of having Lamar and guys like Pat back in the lineup?
I think we did a great job. I think there was some really explosive plays. Continuing to move the ball. I feel like not stalling out. There was a couple of drives that could have been better, but at the end of the day, putting points to the board. That's what this game's all about.
Out of halftime, you guys really kind of put the game away with those drives that you put together right out in the third quarter. What was different about the rhythm you guys found there, and what can be continued into this week?
Physicality, executing. All 11 guys doing their 111, as Isaiah was saying after the game, and that's what it's really all about. We have so many great players, great coaches, and it's all about executing. And this week's no different. It's gonna be a tough game, great matchup. They're a good team.
Obviously, we're past the trade deadline now, but at any point, like over the past month or so, did you wonder whether you would still be here on this team?
Just focused, live in the now, be present, and I know how much love and support this organization has for me, the people within the organization, and what I bring to this team.
Mark, you, Charlie, and Isaiah have been teammates now for 4 years. What's the dynamic like in that room, and how much is it sort of a feed off each other dynamic?
It's a lot of fun. I think the best thing about it is, it's competitive, but I think we all support each other and want each other to do everything to the best of our abilities and raise our game to the next level. And I don't think you see that very often of, guys kind of lifting the roof and raising each other up. And we got such a great group with all those guys, including Pat and obviously George Godsey leading the helm.
Mark, how much? Got questions about the records, but how much pride do you take in your longevity and consistency over the course of your career?
I take a lot of care of my body. That's something throughout the years that I've grown to kind of adapt to, and I always say I feel better than I ever have. But I truly, the way I take care of my body, the things I eat, I've really never felt better. I'm running faster than I ever have. I'm moving better. And I feel great, and that's a credit just to learning from different guys over the years of how to take care of yourself when you get a little older.
Lamar getting the AFC Offensive Player of the Week and getting that right coming off of injury is another one of those things. It's almost, you just can become a customer, almost numb to the things that you can do if you step back and think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's I think we do take it for granted sometimes just how good he really is, and we're very blessed to be blessed by his presence and his game and being on the field and his leadership and all the intangibles that come with Lamar. He is that guy, so very thankful for him.
Mark, when you first came into the league as a rookie, what did you envision for your career? Do you let yourself look ahead to the future and what you see it happening in your career?
I think for me it's always been I've been extremely hungry. No matter the instance of practice, games, I'm fighting, I'm clawing, I'm trying to get better. I want to win. That's what it's all about, is winning. And so I've been hungry since the second I got here, and that hunger's never going to leave.
Hey Mark, you mentioned you're focused on winning, but at any point did this idea of setting this record hit you? Is it talked about in your tight end room at all? And if so, when?
No, nothing's been said, and nothing needs to be said. Obviously, this is a very important game for this organization, for us, and we need to win this game. That's what's most important, and it's kind of just a cherry on top. I've been able to, again, like I said, be a part of an amazing organization, amazing ride, and that is by far not the most important thing that I want to have achieved within this organization.
It's going to be very, very loud on Sunday. How do you as an offense handle that? And is there a special kind of focus that's required in that scenario?
It's everybody just focusing up, man. It's being tight in the huddle, listening. You've heard all the different stories about how loud it can be, and for us, it's about communication, execution.
Two more for Mark, please. And going against the Vikings and that Brian Flores defense, there's a lot of talk about the blitzing and how Lamar has handled the blitz. How have you seen him kind of improve over the years, and when teams have tried to, put added pressure on him?
He's gotten better each and every year at seeing the game, and he sees the full picture of everything of what's going on, and able to get the ball out to the open guy, time after time, blitz after blitz, and I think he's continued to get better and better, and and it's tough to blitz a guy like that because of how good he is with his obviously his arm, but his feet too.
Along those lines, Flores will blitz early downs, late downs. Just how much pressure does that put on you guys to just be aware of what could be happening and to make changes on the fly if necessary?
Just knowing our game plan, knowing where the hots are, the different looks that we can get, and I'm being prepared for everything. And I think that, credit to them for how good they run this defense and the chaos they try to make. We're going to try to do our job to the best of our ability.
Thank you, Mark.